What's up, guys? We got one here from the Modern King. Woman gets arrested after committing parental fraud. Let's get into it.
You are. I'm not accepting illegal service from you. He can have it served properly by a Connecticut state marshal.
It was served properly.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Sorry that he's too much of an idiot that he doesn't know how to properly serve something. The court specifically gave instructions. The court tells you it says it right on the paperwork, it is your duty to give it to a Connecticut state marshal, has to serve in hand.
Okay, I'm not 100% familiar with every state laws on how people get served, but I do know here in the good old Communist Republic of California, anybody could really serve anybody. And usually the court has people that they use, like I forgot the exact name to it, but they have people that they get papers to go serve. But anybody could serve anybody. I've served people paperwork just to save friends and stuff money. I don't know about Connecticut. Maybe she is right. Maybe she's just blowing smoke up our asses. If anybody from Connecticut does know, let me know. Otherwise, I'll do some research later on.
Go.
This order is not in effect until it is properly served. It was never properly served. I was never even notified about it until they come and tell me.
Where are you executing this? Where are you live streaming?
Miss, this is your copy, all right?
You have the original, right? You have the original. Yep, the one that Calderon gave you.
The father's not in New York. Nobody lives in New York. New York has no jurisdiction. Get this away from me.
Okay.
That's not mine. I'm not taking any service from you. You're not a state marshal in Connecticut.
Okay.
Only Connecticut state marshals can serve that properly, and you have to serve me with the original.
Okay.
And you didn't. Well, this is like they're basically causing trauma to my child right now.
Okay, ma'am. Here's your copy of this form.
You're not allowed to serve me.
Okay. This is the form that we did serve you. If you want to keep it for your own records, you can. Okay.
You know, nothing says healthy co-parenting like a courtroom circus where nobody can serve papers correctly, assuming that it was served incorrectly. I'm sorry, Your Honor, my ex is too much of an idiot to properly serve papers. Yeah, I'd like to see that go over. You know, just beautiful. It's almost like the courts know how broken the system is, and they decided to add a layer of complexity just to make sure nobody walks away without pulling their hair out. I don't know. You know, yet this is modern parenting. You know, weaponize the legal system, drag your feet, and ensure maximum trauma for the kid. You know, can we just take a moment to appreciate the irony here? Here we are jumping through legal hoops in a state that probably couldn't care less while the child's mental health is getting used as collateral. But of course it's all about what's best for the child. Just ignore the part where they'll be in therapy for years. Man, what a shit show. Next.
So you were behind my back?
Yeah, I'm grown. I'm old enough now. I feel like I got the right to do that. So I just wanted to get a test and see what is my daddy.
And so you called him?
Yeah, I called him. He was like, he thought I was his son. So that means that...
We don't see nothing funny.
Nah.
But see, I told you that was your dad. I first of all, that is your dad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you took the test with and what you had going on, but that's your daddy.
Yeah. It sounds good, but look, I'm just saying.
It sounds good.
Nah, that's the result. The result say what it say now. I can't lie. I can't fake no results. Now, if you had something going on, then the man that was my daddy...
First of all, you ain't had no business going behind my back. That's what you didn't have no business doing.
Yeah, but I just feel like I ain't had no bond with him like that. Like, I knew something was off. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I wanted to go get my results and see what's going on.
Let me tell you something.
It's okay. You know, I'm old enough, I understand. Now, if my real dad ain't want to take care of me, you know what I'm saying?
See, some things are better left unsaid.
Oh, okay.
You should just left it like it was. I ain't tell you. I told you that was your daddy. You should have went right on with it all these years. You 18 years old, 19 years old now. It's no sense trying to go behind my back and figure it out. You too old now.
You know, the classic, I thought he was my dad for 18 years drama. You know, who wouldn't want to find out that their childhood was built on a lie, and the plot twist is his mom already knew. And now we're supposed to pretend it's cool because you're growing now? Bullshit. You know, the best part, the mom's gaslighting levels are off the charts. You know, I told you that was your daddy. You know, really? Because science says otherwise, sweetheart? Wow. You know, fun fact is 1 in 25 fathers are unknowingly raising someone else's kid. You know, but hey, moms are never lie, right? Nope, just sweep 18 years of deception under the rug and hope no one notices. The audacity of thinking this dude just moved in on it like it's no big deal. Nah, just guy dodged a bullet. The real question here is how many more DNA bombshells are waiting out there? This whole thing here is becoming far more common than we realize.
This man came up to me on the subway to ask for my phone number.
Well, it looks like there still are some guys approaching women.
He should have just asked for $1 at that point. He would have gained more from that conversation than that.
Oh dear. It doesn't sound like it went very well, does it?
He had the audacity to be like, wait, hold up. Do you have a boyfriend? Because I don't talk to girls in relationships.
Wait, that's a bad thing that he asked? How so?
I don't talk to men who aren't competitive, okay? If you can't fight, just say that.
Wow. And here I thought it just sounded like the guy was being respectful.
Stop trying to act like you're a good person. You're not a good person. You're approaching a woman alone on the subway. You're a terrible human being.
Wait, what?
Why not be like, what's your boyfriend's address? Let me kill him with my bare hands and then take you out for dinner. Romance. Learn it.
Well, doesn't that sound like the beginning?
Killing somebody is romance now? Make that make sense.
Of a very healthy relationship.
Men don't know how to talk to women nowadays.
And a lot of women really don't seem to know what they want either. And they seem to have gotten their ideas of what romance actually is from a novel that they picked up at the grocery store.
Where are the men?
Yeah, a Stephen King novel. But here we got a guy asked for a phone number on the subway, and apparently now he's some kind of villain for what? Being respectful? Hold on. Ladies, which is it? Do you want a guy who's polite, or you want one who'll pull a gladiator, fight your imaginary boyfriend to the death for your honor? God damn, they don't know what they want. He should have just asked for $1. Yeah, because that's really all she's worth. Because clearly the price for male dignity has dropped to that loose change laying on the ground. Poor guy just learned the hard way. No matter what you do, you're either too much, not enough, or just plain wrong. Moral of the story, you're better off asking Siri for directions than asking a woman for her number. It hurts less.
Who would wake up just so they could be the man who wakes up next to you.
Well, I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but those men, they've already woken up and they've left. Because you see...
Oh, wait, she just do the 500-mile song? I would walk 500 miles and I'd walk 500 more just to be the guy that walked 1,000 miles away from your goddamn door. Ba-da-da. Okay, I'll stop. Let's continue.
Men have now realized there's no real benefit to waking up next to you. We've seen that while you demand things from us, you offer little to nothing in return. At least not anything we can't already get without involving ourselves in a relationship with you. And on top of that, for decades now, y'all told us you didn't want us. Y'all told us you didn't need us. We heard you. And now we're off making a better life for ourselves. One that doesn't involve you. Would we like to have a great relationship? Sure, who wouldn't? But men have finally figured out that the risk simply isn't worth the reward anymore. And now that you guys are figured out that we figured it out, well, now you're wondering, where did all the men go? And then there's this.
Like, where are the men who would walk 500 miles?
And I would walk 500
He did it too.
miles. Now you know why I was never the lead singer in any of the bands I was in. Anyway, last I knew, they were raking in the royalties still from that song they created 30 years ago that I still can't get out of my head.
And then walk another 500 miles for a total of 1,000 just to fall down at your door.
No, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there's no way in hell I'm singing that god-awful song to you. All kidding aside, the point I want to make is that women often want men to meet the expectations of things they hear in songs or see in the movies. As I frequently call it, they're searching for that perfect Disneyland prince, the one that doesn't actually exist, but yet they all think does and that they deserve. Men see it for what it is, an expectation of perfection, something no one can achieve. And knowing that, why would they enter into a relationship with someone who expects that of them? Someone who actually believes a man should walk 500, 1,000, even 1,000,000 miles just to be with them. Men are done playing these silly little games, ladies. Life is not a rom-com or some romantic song. Life is, well, life. And the completely unrealistic expectations that you've all set now, the higher standards, have reached a level of absurdity that men look at it and go, yeah, no more. We're done. Especially when they realize that they're not going to get anything in return, no matter how hard they work to woo you over.
Where are they at?
Well, to wrap this up, where they're at is sitting home or hanging out with their buds, playing video games, playing guitar, enjoying life, no longer having to deal with the drama, no longer having to deal with the financial drain of expensive dates, only to get ghosted shortly thereafter, no longer dealing with the ridiculous expectations, higher standards that you've all set. Ladies, I'm sorry to tell you, but men didn't create this situation. You did. But men have now seen it for what it is, and they're done and walking away. And the really sad part is, they ain't coming back anytime soon.
No cap, I actually was listening to that song on the way home from work today, so that's why when she talked about lying next to you, that just triggered right into it, because literally I just heard it like 30 minutes ago. So you got the good old walk 500 miles, 500 more BS that she's looking for. I can tell you where these men are who would walk the 500 miles. They're somewhere on the beach sipping a beer and laughing at the absurdity to your stupid question. Because no guy in their right mind is walking 1,000 miles for a relationship where the best he can hope for is maybe being ghosted after date number 3. Screw that. Women are wondering why men aren't lining up to play the knight in shining armor anymore. Here's the newsflash. Men got smart. They figured out the princess they were rescuing who doesn't want a knight. She wants a servant. And for what? To play the never-ending game of who can out-demand each other? Screw that. Men are done. They've checked out. Unless you've got some kind of magical potion to turn these rom-com fantasies into reality, you can keep waiting for that 500-mile guy, because he ain't coming.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman.
Oh shit, no. We've already talked about this idiot on another video. Skid or no skid is a debate. There are women out there that are like this. Actually, guys, that's the end of the video here. So, if this has taught us anything, is that men are waking up in droves. They're walking away. Do you see, guys, we've been fed this fairy tale about love, respect, partnership, only to realize it was a con job from the start. The system's rigged against you, from family courts that treat men like ATMs to relationships where you're expected to give everything and get crumbs in return. The truth, men are done playing the fool. They're not walking 500 miles anymore for anyone who can't even bother to walk a block to meet them halfway. They're done with relationships, respect is conditional, and contributions are one-sided. And guess what? They're happier for it. Yeah. So what's the solution? God damn. You can go down a rabbit hole here. The simple solution, opt out, focus on yourself, build your life, stop chasing people who wouldn't even run for a bus, let alone walk a mile for you. Men have realized that peace, freedom, and sanity are worth far more than any relationship that demands everything and offers nothing in return. And ladies, it's not that the men are disappearing, it's that they're choosing themselves for once. And honestly, it's about damn time. Anyways, guys, if you like what you've seen today, hit that like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below what you think. And I'm sorry for my singing. I'll try not to do it again, or I'll do it again. Hell, I don't know. I had a lot of coffee today, so I am so hyped up on caffeine at the moment. So I'm like, anyways, guys, catch you later. See you in the next one. Peace.